Hello boys and girls. I'm going to show you a few modifications you can make to your Hobie Kayak in order to make it a lot more comfortable and easier to deal with. This particular kayak is a 2010 Hobie Revolution 13-footer. So it's kind of an older model. The newer ones are probably more comfortable. This one's a real bun buster. But before we get to that, let's look at this thing here. It's a little Pelican case. It's big enough to hold a good sized phone. You can put it in there, keep it waterproof. It's right under your legs, so hopefully it doesn't get too hot in there. It's screwed down to the hatch with a couple stainless steel screws, and it works pretty nice. You just can't step in the middle of this. Of course, you have to. When you're getting in and out, you need to step up here. So that's the first thing. The second thing is this piece of crap seat. It's pretty hard on the buns, and when you lean back in it, that happens. Crappy design. Here's what you need to do with this seat. Okay, watch carefully. That's what you do with that seat. Okay, since you just threw away your Hobie seat, you're going to want to get another seat. Now, unfortunately, I don't think you can still buy this one. This is by Surf to Sea or Sand to Sea or Sun to Sea or something, called a GTS. And it's got this pouch on the back. And there are a whole bunch of these on Amazon under an assortment of bizarre names that are different manufacturers, but kind of a very similar thing. Now, let's clip this seat in there the way it's going to be. I've got it all adjusted. You'll see what's going on here in a moment. Hooks on the four places. I guess they're called pad eyes that Hobie gives you on the kayak. Okay, it's in there. And look, no matter what you do, it's not going to fold over. You can push as hard as you want on those pedals, and it's not going anywhere. And the reason it's not going anywhere is because of these. These are 1/2-inch thick fiberglass rods. They began life as 8 or 10 feet long fiberglass rods that used to hold up saplings. They had a little bit of give to them, like a fishing pole. So those are stuck down inside the seat. There's holes that go all the way through. You stick that down in there so that won't happen. I got the top beveled here. You don't really want to be touching this crap. So I've got a bunch of layers of clear wood finish on it. So those go in there like that, and they stop it from folding back. Now, something else that happens on these seats, when you push back, the sides wrap around you, and you lose all your lumbar support. So that's what this thing's for. This is another one of those. And I don't have this perfected just yet, but you can see what's going on. We're going to put that on the back of the seat through the straps that are already on here. And now, no matter what you do, you don't lose your lumbar support. The seat's nice and solid, and your butt's a lot happier. Let's get a different view of this. Okay, we got to get a different view. You can see that we just need to weave this through the existing straps that are back here. I've got multiple ways I can run it through. I put a split ring from a keychain, hooked it onto one of the brass rings. We can go through that as well. It moves the stiff point up. It goes through there. Just depends on where your lumbar area happens to be. We can also lower it and run it down through here. There you go. Cool, huh? Now, here's the one more thing. We'll do one more oddball thing I did to this kayak. Now we're looking at the rudder. The rudder is operated by 2 strings that you pull from the cockpit. One string makes it go up, one string makes it go down. The problem here is that it tends to not always stay down. If you get into any kind of grass, any kind of rough current, it'll kind of go like this. Now you can stop that. You can pull the down string all the way out to its max, and you can fix it. There's a hook in the cab, in the cockpit, where you can do that. But when you do that, then it's not allowed to move at all. And if you were to, I don't know, hit a log or something, it could damage it. So we want it to sit there in its down position, but we want it to be able to flop up if need be. And I solved this problem with 2 super magnets. One of them was pretty super, the other one was just kind of lame, but they add up to being just enough magnet to make it work. They're 1/2 inch diameter. This one's about 1/8 of an inch. This one's about 1/4 of an inch. And I just mounted them with stainless steel and the aluminum parts. I just fashioned the parts kind of quickly. So I've got some stainless steel screws, got a little aluminum bracket. It does that. It tends to stay down. Well, that's about all. Thank you very much.